that you see on the wall is this dream catcher. It is a white dream catcher. It might look a little yellow in the camera, but it is white. I got it a few years ago on eBay, and it's the only dream catcher that I have at the moment. But I do plan on buying some more. I do believe that it does catch nightmares, and I haven't had a nightmare since. The next thing that you see on the wall is a print that says "Witch Please." I got this on Etsy from an artist called Veep Doodles. I'll put the information on the video somewhere and down below in the description box. And this artist did come to a convention, but I didn't get a chance to go get their art at that convention, so I bought it on Etsy, and I really love it. I'm just gonna do a close-up of all the things on the print. And in my room, my theme when it comes to prints is any print that is colorful will have a black frame, and any print that is black and white will have a colorful frame. That's just how I want it. This next photo is from an artist called Steele, and I'll put their information in that video as well. And I got this at Wizard World this year, and I absolutely loved it. It's a kitty that has the goddess symbols on it, and it's like dripping down, and it's super aesthetic. It is really cool. And I know that I said that I'd put colorful and black photos in different frames, but I think that this one went well with a black frame. Maybe I'll, you know, put it in a different frame, but I have that there for now. So the lower we get, I have this banner, and it's like a tarot card banner, and I actually got it this year at Spirit Halloween. And when I saw it at the store, I needed to have it. Now, it might look a little awkward in this area, but I didn't want to move anything up top to put it at, so it's down here for now. But maybe I'll do another tour of my witch wall once I rearrange everything and get new stuff. So the next thing you see right here is a plastic, really cheap looking Halloween decoration, but I got it from Dollar Tree 2 years ago. And I really like it. I don't care if it looks cheap and plasticky. It's called a horror mirror, and I thought it was really cool. It has the skull on it, and it has like the nice frame. So I got it from Dollar Tree a few years ago. I'm pretty sure they still sell them at Dollar Tree this year for Halloween, but I have this here because I really like it. And yeah. So the next thing that you see here is a marquee light, and I have the words "Witch Bitch" on it with a little star in the middle. I got it from Five Below last year around Christmas time for $5. I really enjoy it. I don't really have it, I don't have it lit up all the time, mostly because the switch is on the back, which it really bugs me because it has hooks in the back. But like, if someone's gonna hang it and they want to have it on all the time, why are you gonna have the switch on the back? So I don't have it on all the time for that reason. And then, so the higher you go, I have this shelf. And it has a whole bunch of my crystals. This is not all of my crystals because a lot of my crystals are big and I don't have the space for them at the moment. But these are some of my small crystals that I have. I might move my crystal ball to my witchy table, but for now it's right here. I also have this psychic light that you see here. I'm gonna try and turn it on. I got this psychic light at Papyrus last year, and I really love it. And it's on this shelf that my friend helped me install. So the higher you go, I have this framed artwork. It's called Home Sweet Haunted Home, and I got it from Michael's last year towards the end of October, so I got it for really cheap, and I really liked it. At first I didn't want it, but when I saw other people's pictures on Instagram of how it looked like in their home, I needed it in my life, so I have that, and I love it so much. So the next thing you see is you see this print that I got. I got this at C2E2 I think last year. And I got it from an artist named Chrissie Zullo right here. I'll put the information again on the video somewhere. And you know I love witches, so when I saw this I had to get it. And I got this picture frame from Family Dollar, and I just painted it like pastel pink. As you can see right here, there's a broken part, but I'm probably gonna put like a bat, like a little bat, paper bat or something, so then put it there so then you won't really notice that it's broken. But for now I have it here, and since it's a black and white photo, I put it in a colorful print, a colorful frame. The next print that you see here is a Ouija board witch, and I got it from C2E2 this year. And the artist is Victoria Robado or Sor Imojo. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but I'll put the information in a video somewhere. And I got it from C2E2 this year and I absolutely love it. It's absolutely beautiful and I had to have it. So the next thing that you see here is a decoration that I got from Target about 2 years ago, I think. And I know the frame's kind of beat up, but I still like it. And it's a like a newspaper background, and it has a velvet feeling crow on it. Like, it feels really good. Yeah, and I got it from Target at the dollar section about 2 years ago for Halloween, and I bought it and I framed it. I mean, I didn't frame it, it came like that. So next to it, I have some flowers. This is my sister's birthday flowers that someone gave to her, and I took some of them and then they like died looking like that, so I kind of liked it and I wanted to put it up here like that. So the next print that you see here is another witch, and she's sipping on some juice, and there is a crow on top of her hat, and I bought this at a convention about 2 years ago, I think a year or 2 years ago, I'm not sure, at a convention called Uchicon or Uchicon, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's a one-day convention that a college holds. I think it's the University of Chicago or one of those schools. And I went with some friends, and the artist for this is Punk Smoker, and I'll leave their information on the side. And I absolutely love it. Super cute. She's beautiful and I love her so much. So the next print that you see on this side is actually not really a print. It's like almost kind of like a postcard or advertisement. When I got one of my Killstar items, this came in the box, and on the other side there's a model modeling some clothes or modeling like an outfit. And I really like this side where it says create your own magic. So it's from Killstar, and I got it when I got one of my items, and I really liked it. So I framed it, and this was like a brown picture frame, and I painted pastel purple, so I thought it looked really good. So the next thing that you see here, it is another decoration that I got from Target about 2 years ago, 1 or 2 years ago from Target, and it says the witch is in, or you could flip it over and it says the witch is out, and I absolutely loved it. And so I bought it, and this actually used to be on my door, but since I am in the process of getting a brand new door for my room, I put it here for now. So I'm pretty sure that when I get a new door, I'm gonna be putting this back there. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it back to where it says in. Yeah, I like the in. So the next print you see is another, it's more like a postcard. And I actually didn't buy this, or like, how do I say it? I bought something, and I'm just telling you the artist. The artist is GRRRL Spells, and it's spelled GRRRL Spells. And I bought a pin from them, and so they gave me this postcard in the envelope that came with the print. Not the print, the pin. And I want to tell you about this artist. This artist does witchy cult things and mixes it with LGBTQ. And I thought that was really cool. So, and the pin that I bought was actually a crystal with the transgender colors, and it says I'm valid on it. And I'm not transgender, but I would like to support more LGBTQ artists. So I was happy to buy from them, and also I do have a trans friend, and I really want to show them my support. So I bought the pin, and I got this cute postcard, and it says worship yourself, and it has crystals, and it's really, really, really cute, and I love it so much, and I had to put it on my wall. I do want to frame it, but I don't have any frames that would fit this at the moment. So later on, probably when I rearrange my wall, I'm going to put this in a frame. So when you go more up is my infamous bat light that I'm pretty sure almost every person has by now. I got this at Target last year. It was my #1 best find of the year. It took me forever to find this. It took me, I went to 2 or 3 Targets to try and find this, and I love it so much. So I'll probably turn off the lights later so you can see how it looks like in the dark. And the next thing you see on my wall is I have this woman, and she looked like a skeleton, and it's like a cameo looking decoration. I got it from Target 2 years ago, and I didn't know that there was a man one, but I have this woman one, and I really liked it, so it's up here, and it kind of matches the horror mirror that I have. So I really like this one. So the next thing on my wall, you guys have probably seen before on my channel, on my Halloween series, but it is this sign that says feeling lucky, psychic, and I got it from Michael's this year, and this was my #1 find of this year. Well, one of my #1 finds of this year. This one and my palm string hand was my #1 find this year, and I loved it so much. It's really big. I actually used to have that pink one down here, but since this one was really big and kind of heavy and it's like hanging on a freaking thumbtack, I don't know if that's gonna stay up that long, but it's really big and I didn't want it to, like, if it accidentally fell, drop anything, so I put it here. But it actually fits real perfectly in the space that it's in, so I don't mind it being here and I love it so much. So here is an overview of my wall. And now I'm gonna show you how everything looks like when you have the lights, all the lights that are on my wall on, which is the bat light, the psychic light, and the witch bitch marquee light. I forgot to mention that my witchy wall has changed since my intro, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but my witchy wall was featured in my 13 Days of Halloween intro this year. And since that intro, a lot of things on my wall have been changed. Like, I added some stuff and rearranged some things, so it does look different from my intro at the moment. I'm pretty sure I'm going to rearrange it again. This is my witchy table. I don't call it an altar, mostly because it's not an area I would practice at the moment. But I do have a lot of my witchy things that I like to, you know, see in my room. I might move the table somewhere else because I want to put a different table in the middle of my room for, like, actually lounging, for an actual lounging area. But I might move this, but I have to get that table first. So I do have a whole bunch of junk around my room. This area right here is just stuff I haven't unpacked yet, and then I have other stuff in the back, but we're focusing on this. So on the bottom of the table I have a placemat, in which I did show you guys in my Halloween haul. So let's just get on with the tour. So we're gonna start from back here. I have this bottle that I got from, I think it was Family Dollar, and I haven't used it yet, but I like buying these bottles. So let's say I make one of my own concoctions, I could put it in here, but I have it there because it, like, kind of, it matches the aesthetic. So the next thing I have is I have this Black Cat bottle that I've shown you guys in my haul this year, and I also have this one that I got last year, and they both actually have incense in them. Let me open them up for you. So this one I have apple and strawberry scented incense, and this one I have black cherry and mango scented incense. So next to it I have this little jar that has actually the ashes of all the incense I burned before. I don't know why, but I just do like to collect it. I don't know if I could use it for anything, but since I had this bottle, I was like, why not just collect it? Right next to it, I have two little small bottles. This one I got this year at Michael's, and this one I got recently at the thrift store. So behind it, I do have this candle. It is like a tarot card candle. It is the Eight of Swords, the Pegasus one, and it was really cute, and I really needed it, so I liked it, and I bought it. So next to it, I have this white pumpkin planter with a fake plant inside of it I got from Target this year. The next thing I have is another one of my favorite, bestest finds I have this year is my palmistry hand. It was also featured in my intro for 13 Days of Halloween this year. So behind it, I have this candy jar that's looking a little dusty right now, but I got it from Target about 2 years ago. And on the inside, it had like a crow on top of it. and it's just like a skull. On the inside, it has some candy and some like my movie tickets. I don't know why I haven't been there, but I do. And actually the skull is brown. I really wanted the skull to be black, but it's brown, but I really liked it how it looks, so I bought it. So right next to the candle, I have a few, I'm gonna move this for a second. I have a few of my witchy books. My sister gave me this one, and she got me this one for Christmas. And I bought this one myself at another bookstore. And I'm happy that I have these books. And on top of that, I have this skull that I got from Michael's this year that was also featured in my 13 Days of Halloween intro. And then right here, I have this Black Cat Magic jar that I got from Michael's this year. And then over here, I have this. It's a skeleton hand holding a rose with an eyeball in it that I got this year from Michael's as well. And then right here, I got the skeleton head planter that has a fake plant in it that I also got from Target this year. And then I have my tarot cards that I got from Spencer's this year. They're just here for now. And so I have this small chalice that I actually got from the thrift store recently. And I put it here because it was aesthetically pleasing and I thought it would be good on the table. So the next thing, and it's a little bit dirty, is my incense burner, but it's also a sage and a Palo Santo smudge. And I use it all the time. It's really dirty inside because I like use it all the time to burn incense. And I love it so much, and I got it last year at Spencer's, and it's like the best thing ever, and I love it so much. And the last thing that I got on my table is I have this witch cauldron candle. It has a spider on it, and on the inside is green wax. And I'm pretty sure that once the wax you know, finishes, I'm probably gonna refill it. But instead of putting 1 wick, I'll probably put 2 wicks in it. So that is my witchy table tour. This is how everything looks like. So I am now gonna show you guys how everything looks like with the candles on. So this is how everything looks like with the candles on. I'll turn off the lights for you guys so you can see how everything looks like with the lights off and the candles on. It looks really spoopy, and I really like how it looks like. And I am burning an incense cone, so I'll show that to you. So I am burning an incense cone right now, and this, I also had this featured in my intro as well. And I really like these incense. I got them at Family Dollar, but you could buy incense cone anywhere, I guess. I'm not sure, but I got my incense cones at Family Dollar, and I really enjoy the scent of them. Oh, look at all the smoke. Oh, that's so cool. But yeah, this is basically how my witchy table looks like. And I hope you guys enjoyed this tour of my witch wall and my witchy table. So let me know if you guys enjoyed it. What do you guys think about my witchy wall, my witchy table? Is there anything that you have that I have as well? What do you think about the artists that I've introduced to you guys in the video? I also wanted to mention to you guys that my witchy wall is not just a witchy wall. It's more like a witchy / goth wall, because I both like witchy and goth things, which they're kind of similar, but it's not just my witchy wall. And I also forgot to mention to you guys that I always have a long lighter on the table, and I kind of removed it for this tour, but I always have a lighter on my table so I could light up the candles and my incense. One bad thing about having the table in the middle of my room though is that it kind of like hits one of the prints. I'm not sure if it actually hits one of the prints, but like I don't want to have to one day find out that one of my prints is like kind of really dirty because of the incense. That's one reason why I want to move my table. But for now, it's in the middle of my room, and I don't light up any incense frequently, so I don't have to worry about that for a while. But this is my witchy table, so I'm gonna show you guys how it looks like again. But again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and until next time, bye.